Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising sign Virgos. If you're new to the channel, this is your girl Empath Divine, the intuitive reader. I hope you guys are sticking around, hitting that bell button, which is always important because you always can know when I'm putting up new readings, and hitting the like, subscribe, share button, and looking in my description box below because you always can find out how to contact me and my other social media platforms. So, Virgo, this is going to be your June 21st through June 27 general reading. Always take what applies to you, leave the rest for someone else, and look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. It gives you a more clearer picture of what you need to know. So, Virgo, as always, I'm going to start with these oracle messages. So, I decided to bring these cards back, just like a throwback card. I was guided to use these angel guidance messages. So, let's see why, okay? Virgo, Spirit, what do we have, Great Spirit, for Virgo? Thank you. So we have one card that came out for you guys. And let's see. We have change direction. Okay, hold up. Because I think it's something with my brightness a little bit. So let's see if that helps. It helps some. There you go. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So there's a change of direction, Virgo, that I feel for some of you could already has happened, and it's like I'm seeing like two paths. I'm seeing two roads and two paths with two signs. And you're being guided to make this change. Currently, right now, Virgo, in your life, you feel like things are not working the way that it should be. And this is because your angels and inside of you, your higher self is really guiding you to change the direction. I'm hearing change the motion, okay? Now, Virgo, this is an open reading to love, career, whatever you want it to be. Okay, you know what needs to be changed, and a direction needs to change. Okay, so this can be with career. What I definitely feel for a good chunk of you, this is probably about a career change or even moving. And I still feel if it's about a movement, I feel for some of you because I seen west and I seen east. I feel for some of you, you could be living on the East Coast and you might be thinking about heading west, or some of you might be feel like heading east. I'm seeing bigger opportunities is behind this decision if you decide this. Okay, now for some of you, this could be about love, but I really strongly feel in the pit of my stomach that this is definitely about a career move, and more so a move, but this is going to be a win. And I feel like, make this decision. Don't let fear get in the way. Okay, let's give you another angel message as well. And I added some bonus messages too. If you guys follow me on TikTok or Instagram, from time to time I use my channel Spirit Index messages. So I felt guided to use that into the reading as well. So I'm going to make sure I put that in. Maybe at the end of the reading I'll put it. So your other angel message you have is self-acceptance, okay? I really like this though because it's going hand in hand with change and direction, and it's like being content with yourself, okay? There's change that you guys are trying to do. I really feel that a lot of you are feeling this nagging sensation within you that something needs to change, and it's definitely leading to you, something around you. I feel like you guys want a new leash on life, you want to change, you want a new direction, and it has to start within. Accepting this, accepting your flaws, accepting imperfection, and just accepting that I'm hearing you're ready to be free and bring that new you out of you. So definitely accept yourself. And I wanted to say this too, this probably can be for one of you or a few of you. If they couldn't accept you for who you are, they don't need to be in your corner, period. All right, Virgo, that can be for friends, that can be for people you work with, or even love. You already know who that means, who couldn't accept you for who you are and what are you capable of and what you have. That's just, I always say when people show their true colors, you should applaud that. Okay, because that's just a green light for you to know to keep going. It might hurt when you find out something about somebody, but I always say that's just a green light that you're getting because you're finding out this person's true colors. So I'm definitely here. Don't be afraid to be in your skin and be who you are, Virgo. Okay, so let's give you another oracle message. So what else do we have for Virgo? Thank you. That fell on the floor. Let's see what fell on the floor though. Okay, we have healing. I feel with this card here, there could definitely could be emotional support coming in for you guys, okay? I feel like a support group, or like people who has the same kind of interests that you have, or some of you might have to, seek therapy or seek a support group with something that you have been dealing with, all right? Or maybe the shoe is on the other foot, Virgo, and maybe you have been, being that person to be there and be supportive. But I definitely do feel a lot of support coming in for you, because it could have been some challenging times and you might feel alone sometimes and feel like, people don't quite understand you. But I definitely also feel that energy of some support, much needed support, coming in for you guys, all right? All right, so we're going to do the tarots, and then at the end, I'm going to put out the spirit index messages as well for you guys, okay? All right, let's see. So we're going to focus on what blockages could be leaving out of your life, or something you might need to focus on, and then what's coming ahead, all right? Okay, so we have Two of Swords and the King of Swords. For some, I immediately heard that it might be hard for you to walk away from someone. They could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you're dealing with, and it could be kind of hard for you to walk away because of their standish ways and how they are. But I'm hearing that, now is really time for you to really focus on you and what's benefiting you and what's not benefiting you. That was for some, all right? But for others, I do feel that this is a challenge that in due time will be removed and should be something that you should be working on, Virgo. Is fear. This Two of Swords is fear, because you don't know what this outcome is going to be. You see how she looks? She's afraid. Okay. And this is a fear. It's like you're trying to cross, it's like you're trying to avoid something, or you're contemplating on something. You probably feel like you don't have what it takes. And it most likely has something to do with this change of direction. Okay. Making a change. And even this King of Swords coming out, Virgo, is still a sign that this is you. That it's really time for you to stand in your truth. It's time for you to stand in your power. It's time for you to fight the fight. Turn this fear into motivation. So that's what that can be too. So I definitely feel for a lot of you Virgos, this Two of Swords would definitely be something that will eventually leave, because the King of Swords came out right with it. But that is a definitely a current challenge that you guys definitely should be working on, okay? Because this is you guys. You're the Empress. It's something within you that you want to birth and you want to create. And even looking at this, right? Like this, I guess this is supposed to be smoke, but I don't see it as that. I see it as a path, and that's how I've seen it in my vision. I even see that there's a path that you guys want to cross. Even looking at this snake here makes me feel like there's a leech or some type of attachment to you. And that attachment could be fear. It could be company you're keeping around you. Someone trying to hold back your visions and dreams. Or it could be people downplaying your visions and dreams. And I definitely feel like that's what's probably keeping you in that Two of Swords of fear of moving forward. But, Spirit's definitely letting you know you have what it takes. You're the Empress. It's really time for you to birth life again. It's time for you to birth life within you. Birth this new creation, birth these new ideas that you have, Virgo, that you're trying to get off the ground, all right? Okay, let's see what else we have for you. Oh, it fell over here. Yeah, Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords. We have a lot of swords energy for you guys, Virgo. So this is a lot of intense thinking that you guys have been doing, which I feel for the past few weeks. But I feel this is going to change, because I feel like this is a burst of creative energy that's going to come within you. Okay, it's like you're going to get that thinking cap on. This is definitely going to be a decision making that's going to come in. It's going to be a message that's going to come in for you that's going to get that thinking creativity coming on, and that's going to make you feel like, okay, now is the time for me to make this decision. Now is the time for me to make this decision and birth what it is that I'm trying to birth out there, all right? I'm hearing the Page of Swords can also be a message trying to come in from someone you don't want to hear from. And, I'm just here to give the message. So it can run back to that King of Swords. Okay. And I feel like that could have been someone you were dealing with or friends with that you don't even want to deal with, but they're going to be trying to sneak and trying to communicate and talk to you. But I feel like you guys are not on that type of time anymore. So it's like you could talk to your lungs collapse. But I ain't trying to hear it. Like, I feel like a lot of you are going to have that energy that you're not going to be trying to hear what this person has to say. Like, that's just basically how I feel it. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ah, yeah, this is what I was feeling, a death. This was a blockage for a while, and this is what's leaving, Virgo. That there's death. You see how we have the death and we have the Empress. The Empress is about bringing life. This is about ending life or ending a cycle. So there's an ending that has to happen, and I feel like it might hurt you, but I'm hearing Spirit telling you to get up. And that's how I heard it. I heard it like rough as anything. So that means, and I heard it like a man voice a little bit or a female voice. So that could be somebody's like ancestor or a parent that's really like getting on them, like, listen, you tougher than that. Get up. And it's really about allowing this end cycle to end so that there could be new birth into your life, Virgo. So there's an ending happening, which I feel that's a blockage. I feel like it needs to happen. You have Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. You have been juggling. You're overwhelmed lately. You're juggling on a lot of responsibilities. You're juggling with a lot. But I definitely do feel like this week is going to be about decision making. But more importantly, it's going to really be about choosing a new direction. It says change a new direction, but it's more solely going to be about choosing a new direction that's going to best benefit you, Virgo, okay? Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck energy. And this is how I'm going to end with the tarot cards is the Ace of Wands. There is something new coming in, and you need to grab at this, Virgo, when this opportunity comes. This is why you're being told to change direction. So I definitely feel for a lot of you, and I seen 1111 popped right up. So that's definitely that manifestation, blessing answer from your angels, giving you confirmation that grab this new opportunity when it comes towards you. So for a lot of you, this definitely could be a business or a career opportunity, or even perhaps a move, and it's coming fast because you have the Eight of Wands. It's coming very fast. So yes, this is also meaning a change of direction. It could be a change of direction happening within you right now, but I'm hearing this change is for the better. Like you might be panicking right now because something has abruptly changed in your life, but it's definitely changing for the better because I feel like it's going to bring this new you out of you, something that's trying to be birthed within you to come out. All right. Okay, so before I end it, my newbies probably haven't seen these, but these are my spirit index cards, and I need to make it as a tarot oracle. These are channel messages I feel from spirit. I even added some new yesterday, so I just look at cards I feel intuitively to bring out. So these two cards just came to me, and this is what I want to say, and you take what you feel resonates to you. Big changes are coming. We do have that Eight of Wands coming. That came. Good luck is coming your way, Virgo. You better claim that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to give you probably two more. Let's see. See, sometimes I just pick it out randomly. Okay, so you're being told to look ahead. I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, this has a lot to do with that change of direction, and you need to look ahead at this change. Not so more focusing on what's behind you, but you need to be preparing and looking forward. Okay, that's what I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you. Yeah, because this card just came out. There's an opportunity trying to head towards your way, Virgo. All right, there's an opportunity definitely coming, and this opportunity is of change, and this opportunity is of a lifetime. All right, let's give you one more card. Let's see what we have. One more. Time to connect to your higher self, Virgo. Yes, especially with that self-acceptance card. It's time to channel within. And this is how you can hear the message coming to you accordingly. This is how you can be able to accept things that you no longer could revive, all right? That is beautiful. So you better claim these messages, Virgo, that's coming in. Big happy changes are definitely coming your way, but we have to be open to it. We have to be open and receptive to these changes so we could be able to notice when these changes are coming. I'm hearing one door is closing and another door is opening for you. Okay, Virgo, this is going to be your June 21st, June 27th general read. Make sure you look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, okay? Stay blessed.